Is Obama a patsy for Islamic terrorism, the way Chamberlain was a patsy for the Third Reich? Echoing comments made by former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, conservative radio host Mark Levin took President Barack Obama to task, saying he indeed does not love America. Levin told Fox News Sean Hannity that Obama saying he wants to fundamentally transform America is like saying you're going to fundamentally transform my wife. The radio host's harshest critique came for Obama's foreign policy, telling Hannity that Obama is a patsy for Islamic terrorism, the way former British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain was one for the Third Reich. Levin added that he wishes Obama would stand up for Christians across the globe who have come to the aid of Muslims throughout the world. Levin, well, Rudy's exactly right. And I would add, as I've said this for many years on my radio program, when somebody says they want to fundamentally transform America, well, then you must not love America. It's like saying I'm going to fundamentally transform my wife or my girlfriend. That means you must not love your wife or your girlfriend. And Obama has shown no indication that he loves the Constitution. He never talks about capitalism. He always bringing up the past. He's always picking at scabs. Even now, he's a patsy for Islamic terrorism. Half of his speeches are about how terrible America is and America shouldn't react in negative way. I want to remind this president, he likes to bring up Jesus in a certain context. And I say, this is a Jew. You know, there's an awful lot of Christians in America and in Europe who have died, who've been maimed, who've been harmed trying to defend innocent, peace-loving Muslims in the Middle East, in Afghanistan, and so forth. And it would be nice every now and then if he would acknowledge that. And I would also say that this man is the most preposterous and absurd president in modern American history, maybe any time in American history. And here's the sad fact. The sad fact is, because of what he's doing or not doing, it's going to be left to the next president to deal with this. And it's going to be much worse. The genocide, much more widespread. They're going to have much more geography, much more resources, because this guy's not going to do it for whatever reason. He is not up to the task. He's no defender of Muslims. Muslims are being slaughtered all over the Middle East. They're being slaughtered in Africa along with the Christians, along with non-believers and a certain sect of Islam. This man is not defending them. It's those of us who speak out who are insisting that we take effective military steps to put an end to this. We are the ones speaking out for Muslims and so forth. I think Obama is a religious and historical illiterate. I think he really does have contempt for this country. He has contempt for our military. He's demonstrated it. And Rudy's exactly right. And you had mentioned this early on. Who did he hang out with? He hung out with this guy, Rashid Khalidi, who was a mouthpiece for Arafat. He's exactly right, Rudy. His great mentor was a well-known Soviet communist sympathizer in Hawaii. His father, the same thing. And so this is who indoctrinated Obama. He doesn't think like us. He doesn't react the way we do. Obama, as I said, is a patsy for Islamic terrorism the way Neville Chamberlain was a patsy for the Third Reich. Those are the words of Mark Levin, talk show host, quote-unquote conservative talk show host, which I don't believe. Do you agree that he's equating Obama and ISIS with Neville Chamberlain and the Nazis? Is that going too far? Or is that not even scratching the surface of Obama?